Movement is a force to be reckoned with. It became a rallying cry for the hands-off movement, a symbol of everything the movement stood against. At its core, the hands-off movement is a fight for basic rights and freedoms. The movement demands a government that is accountable to its people, not to corporations or special interests. The protesters have a clear set of demands. They are calling for affordable health care for all. They want a fair tax system where the wealthy pay their fair share. Environmental protection, digital privacy, and civil liberties are also high on the agenda. The movement demands an end to the erosion of democratic norms and institutions. They are fighting for a future where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, regardless of their background or beliefs. The hands-off movement is a clarion call for a more just and equitable America. In the digital age, social media has become an indispensable tool for social change. A House divided government responses to the protests. The government's response to the hands-off movement has been mixed. The White House has largely dismissed the protests. They characterize them as the work of radical leftists and sore losers. Some state governments have taken a more conciliatory approach. They have expressed a willingness to listen to the protesters' concerns. However, others have responded with increased police presence and even violence. This disparity in response reflects the deep divisions within the country. It also highlights the challenges the hands-off movement faces in achieving its goals. The movement must navigate a complex political landscape. It must contend with powerful forces that are resistant to change. The fight continues, a day of resistance and beyond. The hands-off movement is not backing down. They have announced a National Day of Resistance on April 15, 2025. This day of action will feature protests and rallies in all 50 states. The movement is also planning voter registration drives, community teach-ins, and digital campaigns. They aim to keep the pressure on elected officials and influence public opinion ahead of the 2026 midterm elections. The movement is committed to long-term engagement. They are building a grassroots infrastructure to sustain their efforts. They are forming coalitions with other social justice organizations. They are working to educate and empower their supporters. The hands-off movement is in it for the long haul. They are determined to create lasting change. The road ahead, potential impact and lasting legacy. It is still too early to say what the ultimate impact of the hands-off movement will be. However, it has already succeeded in injecting a much-needed dose of urgency into the national conversation. The movement has forced politicians to confront the very real concerns of their constituents. It has also energized a new generation of activists. The hands-off movement's lasting legacy may be its ability to inspire hope. It has shown that even in the face of daunting challenges, ordinary people can make their voices heard. They can hold their leaders accountable. They can fight for a better future. The hands-off movement is a powerful reminder that democracy is not a spectator sport. It requires active participation, constant vigilance, and a willingness to stand up for what is right.